Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. Here I have a dear friend of mine, and we're going to talk about a new topic. So, if there are many different religions and the concepts behind them are quite similar, that says to be good and do good, why do we have a rise of conflicts in the name of religion? For example, Muslims think that they're right, and they think that Christians are right, and the people following Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, everybody would feel like they're the right religion and they would fight back each other. By the way, this is just for educational purposes. It doesn't, let's say, encourage you to do anything in particular, and it's just an educational video. And what do you think, my friend?
Well, the thing is that if you're going to talk about religions, first of all, it's a um, very delicate topic that
Of course.
because it can go wrong at any moment. But let's be open. Let's be open about it. Religion itself. When you're talking about the religion means that something that you believe in. That's what your faith is.
Mm.
You can have any kind of faith. For example, if I believe that um, it's gonna rain tomorrow, even if it doesn't rain, that doesn't mean that my belief was wrong, because tomorrow can be any day. It doesn't make sense, but that's what I believe in. And you can also take it as an example of like different faiths in the world: Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, Zoroastrian. I mean, there are multiple, many faiths. The problem arises not in what you believe in. The problem arises when you say that what I believe in is right and what you believe in is wrong. That's when the problems happen. But the basic concept behind every religion is very simple: peace, harmony, friendship, humanity, love, brotherhood.
But my friend, why are there so many different religions? Because they are different in some stages. Like one of them says, okay, we're different, and the other one is not complete. We are complete. That's what the debate kind of rises and conflict happens.
I mean, look, we all are different human beings. We have different way of thinking. We have different nature, and the reason why we are different is because we have different culture. We have different language.
Of course,
We even look differently from each other. So the concept is very simple. You see things in a different kind of way. I see things in a different kind of way, even if we are looking at the same thing.
There's an example for that. The number 6. Two guys are standing.
Exactly.
One says 6, the other says 9. So no, 6. It's the same thing.
It's the same number. It's the same number. The concept is about what kind of perspective.
Exactly.
What kind of perspective you have about it. So, if you want to believe it's 9, okay, fine. If you want to believe it's 6, fine enough. You don't have to impose your own idea on someone else that no, I believe it's 9, so you also have to believe it's 9. That's why the conflicts happen. The problem here is that we don't blame the humans or our own selves for it. We blame the faith, or we blame the religion itself that, hey, the problem why these two people are fighting is because of their faith. No, the faith itself is not telling them to fight, because the faith itself is telling them have peace, spread love. But obviously, if they're fighting, so doesn't it mean that they are not even following their own faith? So, if you were going to ask me that why different religions spread the message of peace but still people fight, that's your answer within your question. People are fighting because they are fighting not because the religion is telling them to fight. They are fighting because they are trying to impose their own faith on others. They're trying to not prove themselves right, but they're trying to prove the others wrong.
What if there are a lot of people that believe these days that the whole religion is a lie? It's a kind of governments trying to manipulate people and try to brainwash them. Because if you look at the history and like the kind of nations, the most expensive places are either the churches or the mosques, and they're like really expensive to build, and they collected money and tax from the citizens to make that place, to run that place. It's like an empire.
No, for example, if you're going to talk about churches, there's nothing in the Bible mentioned in the Bible that says that you have to spend like 50 million euros or dollars to build a church. No,
Hmm.
there's nothing mentioned there. So who is building the church? The human beings themselves. There's nothing mentioned in the Quran that says that you have to spend like 100 million in rupees or dollars or this kind of currency to build a mosque. No. What is a mosque? A mosque is a place there where you worship. What is a church? A church is a place there where you worship. Even a four-sided boundary can be a church or a mosque.
But my question is, if God exists everywhere, like at home you can say prayers, why do we need to actually spend a lot of money to build a place like a temple that would resemble like people going there to say
There is
prayers?
no concept. There is no concept that you have specifically be at only a certain place. Only then you can pray. For example, I am sitting right here right now. I can pray right here right now, even while sitting with you, because literally the concept is very simple. God is everywhere.
Yeah,
Just not the reason that if you are gonna be in the church or in the mosque or in the temple, only then God is gonna hear your prayers. But the concept is not that simple as well. For example, you have you can put a lot of books here, but you can still not call it library.
Mm.
You have a specific place for the books. You have a specific place to read. We call it library.
Exactly.
You cannot you have a specific place where you have different settings where you call it a classroom. So there is a very specific sitting with very specific settings, arrangement for for every single thing. Restaurants. Why are we going to the restaurants if we just have to eat the food?
Yeah.
We can eat food anywhere.
Exactly.
Why are we going to the universities or schools in the classroom sitting there only to study? We can study anywhere. So this concept applies on those things as well. But the concept of spending that much huge amount of money, that's absurd because you don't have to. No one is asking you to spend that much amount of money. But obviously, it's not about what God is asking you. It's about what you are doing by yourself. You have to show off that, hey, look at our church, it's so big. Look at our mosque, it's so beautiful. It's your own doing.
But another thing, my friend, because you see a lot of people that they are actually sinful, they would donate some money out of charity and think like, okay, they're going to actually be forgiven. There was a story. I don't know how much it's true. There was a very rich guy in like centuries ago. He went to the church and he said, "How much is the hell?" And he literally bought the hell, and he came out of the church and said, "Hey guys, I bought the hell. There's no space in it for you guys." So this is a concept like man-made, that buying the heaven or just paying for your sins to be forgiven is just nonsense.
So the concept is that, for example, if you come to me, we are living at this place, this hostel area. You come to me one day and you say that, hey, how much is this place worth? And I tell you that 10 million euros. And you hand me over 10 million euros and then you say that, okay, I own this place now. Who is stupid, you or me? Do I own this place?
No.
So how are you even paying me for this? So even if you are paying me for this, how is the ownership being transferred to you when it wasn't even mine in the first place?
Yeah, that's true.
It's very simple. Look, the most easiest thing in this world that has been marketed and that has been sold for many centuries in this world is faith. The first and only thing and the most biggest thing in the world that you can sell is someone's faith. You can take advantage of it. You can take money out of someone just on the basis of their faith. And they will do, because look, there's a difference between faith and blind faith. We don't have faiths anymore. We have blind faiths because
the parents, they had the same
religion.
Look, they have the same.
For example, if I am gonna tell you that, hey, that other guy said this kind of thing about you, are you gonna confirm it first or not? Obviously you will. You will try to see, or if I will give you a gossip that, hey, this thing has happened, you will try to confirm it first.
Yeah, that's true.
Why don't we confirm what we believe in?
Maybe we cannot.
No, we can. For
How?
example, we have books, we have literally everything, we have literature provided.
Yeah.
For example, if I am a Christian, I have my own book, I have my own map towards my religion. Why am I not reading it? Why am I believing in some kind of priest? Who is the priest?
He's also a guy.
He's also a human being. Read, why are you believing in a man rather than believing in the word of God himself?
Because we're just too lazy to read the actual
Exactly.
book itself. We just want to go watch TikTok or Instagram feed.
So we have time for other stuff, but we don't have time in the faith that we believe in by ourselves.
Because
This
that's not
is-
the priority these days.
Exactly,
you know?
and that's the reason. That's the reason behind the conflicts. That's the reason behind the wars. That's the reason behind everything. Because we don't even know the religion itself. We don't even know what the religion is telling us to do. We are not even following the religion. We are just blindly following what people say about it.
Another question, my friend. A human being is born in a family and he didn't choose the parents, like the mom or dad, or his own name or his own religion. How can he be so sure that that place is the right place? That religion, for example, Islam is the right religion for him, or that name, for example, name Muhammad that was given to him was more personal than the name. How can he be so sure that that is the right fit and he cannot search for more?
No one is stopping you. Who is stopping you? That's the question. Has anyone been stopping you? For example, if you say that I am gonna go out right now, can I stop you?
No.
It's your choice. No one is stopping you because look, if you are not doing something, you cannot blame others for it.
No, I'm just saying, for example, you said that blindly just following the thing.
Do your research. What's the best thing that you can do? I mean, it's more better to do research than following your own parents. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna do your own research and if you're gonna find some truth in something, so obviously you will get more close to
The truth.
to the truth and what you didn't even believe in the first place.
Yeah, and these days we have the internet, the AI, the YouTube. It's like a university that you can actually search and find the answers to everything.
Exactly.
You can just take a screenshot, translate it to any language that you want.
Yeah.
Do you have any final note to add to close this?
I mean, that's it. Instead of believing everything in what people say, not just about what you believe in, but also what others believe in, don't just believe what people are telling you, but believe what is the actual truth. Because read before hating something. No religion in the world, not even a single religion in the world tells you about hating anyone, because every single religion that exists in the world has the same message: peace and love.
That's true. That's very nice to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.